At first glance, a luxury watch seems irrational. In a world where a smartphone can tell time with atomic accuracy, why would anyone spend tens of thousands, sometimes millions, on a mechanical object that does the same basic task? The answer is simple, but layered. Luxury watches are not purchased for timekeeping. They are purchased for meaning, mastery, and permanence. To understand why luxury watches are so expensive, you have to stop thinking of them as accessories and start seeing them as mechanical artworks, cultural artifacts, and symbols of long-term value. A true luxury watch exists at the intersection of engineering, craftsmanship, history, and scarcity. And every part of that equation adds to its price. Craftsmanship. Human skill over automation. One of the biggest drivers of cost in luxury watches is the sheer amount of human labor involved. While mass-market watches are assembled by machines in minutes, high-end mechanical watches are built by hand, often by a single watchmaker responsible for an entire movement. Some watches take hundreds or even thousands of hours to complete. Every component is finished manually. Edges are polished by hand. Surfaces are beveled, brushed, and engraved with microscopic precision. These details don't improve accuracy in a practical sense. They improve beauty, longevity, and craftsmanship. They exist for the person who understands what they're looking at, not for mass appeal. In luxury watchmaking, imperfection is unacceptable. A single flaw can mean a component is discarded entirely. That level of standard dramatically increases cost, but it also ensures consistency and excellence across generations. Mechanical complexity. Engineering without electronics. Unlike quartz or smartwatches, luxury mechanical watches operate without batteries or digital components. Everything is powered by springs, gears, levers, and balance wheels working in perfect harmony. This is engineering in its purest form. Mechanical solutions to physical problems, refined over centuries. Complications like perpetual calendars, tourbillons, minute repeaters, and chronographs add layers of complexity that require immense technical expertise. A minute repeater, for example, must strike time audibly using miniature hammers and gongs, tuned by ear to achieve perfect sound. These mechanisms are not mass-produced. They are designed, assembled, tested, disassembled, and refined repeatedly. The more complicated the movement, the fewer people in the world are capable of building or servicing it. That rarity of skill is directly reflected in the price. Materials, rare, difficult, and purposeful. Luxury watches are made from materials chosen not for convenience, but for performance and longevity. Precious metals like gold and platinum are difficult to machine and require specialized tools. Advanced materials like ceramic, sapphire crystal, and proprietary alloys are engineered for durability, scratch resistance, and visual clarity. Even steel, when used in luxury watches, is often a proprietary blend chosen for its corrosion resistance and polish potential. The cost isn't just in the raw material, it's in how difficult it is to shape, finish, and assemble without damage. Dials may be made from enamel, meteorite, or hand-painted lacquer. Straps can involve rare leathers or hand-stitched techniques passed down through generations. None of this is optimized for speed. It's optimized for permanence, heritage, and history, time as a brand asset. Luxury watch brands don't just sell products, they sell legacy. Many of the most expensive watches come from companies that have been operating continuously for over a century. Their designs, movements, and techniques are evolutions of earlier work, refined rather than reinvented. That history matters because it represents trust. When someone buys a luxury watch, they're buying into a lineage that has survived wars, economic collapses, and technological revolutions. They are buying something that will still be relevant decades from now, not obsolete in a few years. In many cases, luxury watches are designed to be passed down, not replaced. That long-term perspective adds intrinsic value that fast-moving consumer goods simply don't have. Scarcity, controlled production, and exclusivity. Luxury watches are expensive because they are intentionally scarce. Production numbers are tightly controlled, not due to marketing alone, but because true craftsmanship cannot be scaled infinitely. A watchmaker can only produce so much without sacrificing quality. Some models are made in extremely limited quantities. Others are produced annually in small batches. Waiting lists can stretch for years, not because of artificial hype, but because demand exceeds what can realistically be made. Scarcity creates desirability, but more importantly, it protects value. Many luxury watches hold their price over time, and some appreciate significantly. This transforms them from consumables into assets. Status and psychology, what the watch represents. Luxury watches also carry symbolic weight. They communicate discipline, patience, success, and appreciation for detail. Unlike loud displays of wealth, a fine watch is often recognized only by those who understand it. This subtlety is important. In elite circles, restraint signals confidence. A well-chosen watch suggests that the wearer values quality over trends and longevity over immediacy. That psychological association plays a major role in why people are willing to pay so much. You're not just buying an object. You're buying what it says without speaking. Longevity and service, built to outlast the owner. Perhaps the most overlooked reason luxury watches are expensive is that they are designed to last indefinitely. With proper servicing, a mechanical watch can function for generations. Brands maintain parts, expertise, and service centers decades after production. This commitment adds cost, but it also ensures relevance. A luxury watch is not disposable. It is reparable, restorable, and renewable. That alone separates it from nearly every modern consumer product. The true cost of time. Luxury watches are expensive because they represent a refusal to compromise. They prioritize craftsmanship over convenience, longevity over speed, and meaning over utility. In a disposable world, they stand for permanence. You're not paying for the time it tells. You're paying for the time it took to make, and the time it will continue to exist. That's what makes luxury watches expensive.